Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. It is Thursday, November 19th. It's 12:53 p.m. here in the Arizona desert. Today, a green day in the market overall. Bitcoin coming in at 17,820. That's rocking. Ethereum is staying above the $450 psychological barrier. It is at 473. I love seeing that. XRP, I think, started the day around 28 cents or 29. Now it's 30. It's in the green, up 3.7%. That's pretty rocking. Litecoin, if you are swing trading this thing, you're making a lot of money. It's up almost 13% at this moment in the last 24 hours. It finally broke the $80 barrier, and now it's at 82.21. Wow! So, a beautiful day in the market. Even little ADA Cardano is up 1.6%. Anything else interesting? Oh, Theta. I can't see how much it's up, but it's up. All right. Okay. Trading volume for Bitcoin last 24 hours is $3.1 billion. So $3,140,000,000. That is insane. Remember, it wasn't too long ago when if we broke, 300,000 or 500,000, it was a big deal. A billion was like, whoa. Just recently, it's gone insane. $3.1 billion. All right. And 1 billion, basically 1.8 billion of that was on Binance. And Coinbase definitely showing up for work at 409 million. I'm telling you, one day we're going to see $1 billion in volume on Coinbase. Longs versus shorts sentiment on Binance, since that's where the volume is, 52% longs, 47% shorts. I'll call that long, but with a slight indecisiveness. All right, commercial property represented by SPG. All right, powerful green candle today, and it's above the 200 moving average. It looks like it might be starting an uptrend on the daily. Mosaic commercial fertilizer, a nice uptrend last good number of days, and today a powerful green candle. All right, so Carnival Cruise Lines, green candle today. Royal Caribbean Cruises, a green candle. Zoom, a green candle. And Fiverr, which has been working a nice uptrend, is a red candle today. All right, S&P 500, green candle. Russell 2000, green candle. Both very, very indecisive. I think they switched back and forth between green and red a time or two today. All right, US dollar, the DXY, a red candle. And I'm using the KRE indicator for US bank strength, and that is a slightest little bit of doji, little bit of green dot. Anyway, the market is not really that rocking today. It's kind of opening with a great big meh. Now here's one. Interesting news today. This is I use the yuan versus the dollar. I'm trying to say it right. I have a Chinese friend who it's yuan. I can't quite say it like he does, but yuan versus the dollar. Using that as a Trump versus Biden indicator, which way sentiment is going, because there's so much legality, so much craziness. Look at this. We're taking a big dump today, and there's been some interesting press releases, and I think there's more coming out from the White House today. So we're going to have to go from a uptrend towards Biden to neutral, and we're going to have to stay in neutral right now. Right now, we're not really seeing an uptrend. We're kind of going, sideways. So I truly am apolitical, people. I don't mean to be rude to anybody. I don't care. I am just making this chart because I think it does have validity, and I do trade crypto, and I also trade other things in the traditional market, and depending on who wins and also this turbulence, it affects my trading. So right now, where Biden was had a beautiful upswing here, now I'm seeing some serious redness there on the daily candle, and the second day in a row we're going back to neutral. I think right now we have neutral sentiment, Biden versus Trump. And if you think it's over, I don't care what side you're on, it ain't over yet. All right, gold. A good number of red candles in a row. Today is a red candle. Silver, good number of red candles in a row. Today is red also. So these two are just not showing up for work today at all, or the last couple days. How many gold coins would it take to buy a Bitcoin right now? 9.6. All right. This is basically, I'm comparing, basically this is just this is a compare. This is the dollar. This is a Bitcoin versus Tether on Bitcoin. And I've got the CME. That's that red squiggly line that you're seeing. And so right now the CME looks like slightly lesser value than the Bitcoin itself. do with that as you will. I'm not sure how really valid this chart is. We'll see if we leave that in over time. All right, the Bitcoin on the daily. Check this beautifulness out. We've been on this wonderful upwards channel for quite a while, good number of days. This fishing string, this kind of like green glowing strand, if you've ever fished, strand fishing line, looks like a glowing fishing line there. So this beautiful green line here is 16K. This beautiful green glowing line there is 17K. And I think 18K is one that it's going to be another step here before too long. And that seems the direction that we're going. Check this out. A beautiful upwards channel. And for the last basically 3 days, if you include today, we've had candles above this the top of this channel. So it does look like we're getting one of these wonderful moments when you have an upwards channel, you break above it, and then the top of that channel becomes resistance. I should say it becomes support. So, I mean, check that out. We're very well maybe moving into new territory where we're going to see, an upwards channel kind of form like this, where the bottom of this one becomes the support. Quite interesting. I like seeing it. Now, the daily MACD, very powerful indicator. This histogram is widening. It's positive. It's above the mid-range. Daily MACD is just rocking. How about the 4-hour MACD? It's still negative. 4-hour MACD is also trending even more so negative, but it is above the midline in general. The 4-hour MACD is, well, negative, but not too bad. How about the 2-hour MACD? It's still negative, but it does look like the histogram is closing. These are closing on one another. We'll have to really just see how this looks tomorrow. Give it some more hours. So far on the daily, we're really rocking. And also do note on the weekly. The weekly is definitely worth looking at here for Bitcoin because, look at these giant steps that it's taken. It reminds me of Coltrane, kind of, his song, Giant Steps. Until we turn a red weekly candle, I would say we are really profoundly bullish. Look at this weekly candle right here. It's touched both 16K and 17K, and it's above, and it's probably going to close above the top of this channel. Even that channel is kind of rough looking. Anyway, what I wanted to look at here was Bitcoin on the extremely short time frame of 45 minutes. I think this actually has some value here. On the 45-minute chart, I'm looking just basically what we're seeing since the last strong strong bounce off the 45-minute. This is looking at the 45-minute chart, starting at the last night's bounce off the 200 moving average. It's been, going under, above. It's been bouncing off the 200 moving average for quite a while on the 45-minute chart. Nice and strong. It's beautiful. The super guppy indicator, all the EMAs have rolled green. That's wonderful. And I wanted to note that the 200 moving average on the 45-minute chart, really on every chart, but especially the 45-minute chart, is really powerful in showing immediate bullish or bearishness for Bitcoin. And so this white moving average is the 200 moving average. We are well above it. We bounced off of it way back on 15th of November. And so we've been on a nice, beautiful rocket ship to Pluto ever since. And do note that this is the VPVR, the volume, buy-sell volume. And the red line here is where you have the most within the visible range. And so really we have a tremendous amount of previous support and resistance in the chart and a beautiful spike of buy-sell volume right around 17,650. So do note that if we begin to downtrend at all, we have a very, very good chance of bouncing off this powerful support and resistance in the chart and previous buy-sell volume. Right where we're at right now, this level is definitely valid also. If I clone this, you can see that we are, building some beautiful support and resistance right here in the chart. We're also building it up here if I clone that again. So we're getting some, some beautiful areas of support and resistance in the chart and also areas where we have spikes of buy-sell volume. So we definitely are ranging right in here sideways. And I don't really expect us to go below 17,650 and not bounce again, or at least we won't stay below it very long. And I think worst case, if we do have a long wick, or a dump, a sudden, good number percent dump, I'd really be surprised if we didn't bounce off 16,750. If we go past that and we continue going past that, like we start to get to the 314 moving average at 16,400, until we get about there and don't see any chance of bouncing, I would still consider us pretty darn bullish. But I'm watching. Litecoin, if you're trading Litecoin, you are so rocking because, like, check this out. If you waited for, here's the daily chart. If you waited for the last confirmed, really good, healthy cross above the 200 moving average on the daily, and you started right there, you would have been in at this point 29 days, and you'd be up 55.7%. So Litecoin is such a winner. It is really rocking right now. Do note that the moment this red moving average right here, this line, that is the 8 moving average. You don't tend to stay very far from that very long. I think we'll see a bit of a retrace. You know, wouldn't surprise me if it got down to like $73 or 75, and then kept moving upwards. We shall see. We're above the moving average. Everything is looking wonderful. The directional index is green. The ADX is right where you'd like it to be at 26. Stochastic and RSI are at the top, but definitely have room to move sideways. It's a little too hot for me to buy right now, but definitely XRP, wow, you are showing up. And by the way, as always, never financial advice. I'm a crazy person who just rambles on the internet. So, as always, entertainment purposes only, my friends. Here we go. This is something beautiful. I do like seeing this XRP versus USD. Okay, I did this fib based on the 45-minute chart. The last strong cross over the 200 moving average. We're well above it. All is good. This fib looks very powerful. It's matching the chart. I like seeing it. All is lining up. It works. So look where we're at right now. Right about 30 cents. We have previous support resistance in the chart now. So, I mean, that's wonderful. Now, if we look right here at the .236 fib line, that's about 29 cents. Not bad at all. So if you can see, we pumped and we were finding some nice support resistance to play with. Right at 30 cents. It's definitely building up. And then also the 236 fib line has been a spot which that was resistance for a bit. We couldn't get above it. Now we are above it. We've gone down to the 382 fib line, and luckily we only wicked and maybe got the body of the candle, blow that a time or two. We haven't even gone to visit the 200 moving average at all. So, I mean, really at 29 cents, at 30 cents, worst case 28 cents, XRP is definitely building some buy volume support. Right here, as you can see, I mean, this part of the VPVR here says 29 cents. This one here is building massive buy-sell volume right around 30 cents. So, I mean, I do think that also all the super guppy indicator, all the EMAs have turned green, as you can see right here. Stochastic RSI is not too high. Directional index is in the green. ADX is at about 24, 25. Perfect. I mean, I honestly might hop in on this, or maybe put a limit in right here at like 28 cents or 29 and see if I catch a wick or something. Of course, not financial advice, but XRP, I think we might find that we don't see it going below 28 cents again for a while. Everybody, I know a lot of people got their hopes and dreams set on XRP, so I'm glad to see it working out for you. DigiByte, DGB versus USDT versus Tether on Binance. This is a 45-minute chart. Okay. As you can see, I'm starting in fib right at the last powerful break above the 200 moving average. And right now we've gone down 50% with the .5 fib line. That's becoming basically resistance, having a hard time breaking above that. So I'm watching for a break above that. Let's see if we can get some support back above the 382 or the 236 again. Right now this is not looking too strong. It's down here at the, it's visited and gotten below the 618 fib line. The thing about the 618 fib line, that's about as far as you want to go. If you can find some support, if you can muster some sideways there and start moving up again, that's good, which it's kind of been doing. DigiByte's been ranging between the 618 and the .5. So let's see what happens. We'll see if we get a run. Right now, the directional index is in the green, but the ADX is way in the wrong spot. It's like at what? Seriously, it's at like 5. That sucks. But just stochastic RSI definitely has room to sideways and move up. So I'm just watching this. I like DigiByte. We might see a chance to get a good buy on that. All right. With that said, and also note that DigiByte is above the 200 moving average, and it did have a nice strong break above it. So I'm just waiting to see. This guy is consolidating here. It's ranging. We'll see what happens. All right. Anyway. As always, go to Bitcoin Daily View, and you can see cool stuff like interviews I've done. I have a cool Telegram channel, all that wonderful stuff. I'm glad y'all are here. Take care. This into 2020, it's been a hard year, but it looks like we're finally making some money. Bitcoin Truth Seekers, I like blockchain education. I'm a member, and I have been for 3 years at least, I think. What excites me most about blockchain education is exactly that, blockchain education, really crypto trading education. When you join, You click on training, and basically we start from 0 and we go to 110 pretty darn fast. Sit back, chill, and watch the training videos, and you will learn the blockchain education trading methodology, which I've been using for years, and it works really, really well. Exciting, yes, is that there is automated trading, also known as hybrid trading, where you get entered and exited based on blockchain education trading methodologies. Now, one of my favorite is right here, the long 90 hot signals. If I clicked on results here, I'll bring it up in a new tab so it comes up fast. As you can see, day of, I did this on the 9th, and you can see the trades that were done here on the 9th so far today. Lots of them are blasted out, and you can see the profit rolling in. So basically, you tend to use this one. It's one of the more conservative ones, and with that said, basically I set my take profit at 2%, and I make 2% over and over and over again all day long on calls. With that said, this is the auto trading performance. You can see the different types of signals that are here, and you can see this month how things have been doing. So basically it works, and that's really nice. I like it. It's cool. But what excites me more really is the training, and even more than that really is the community. I'll give you a quick look here, the blockchain education chat. Everybody's in there chatting away. We're having fun. And the deal is that having that community where you're sharing a trading methodology with both other people who are new and then people who are pros, who are endorsed, by blockchain education, people also who work there. And when you have questions as you're learning and you see charts, you see setups, you can start talking about them. And we're always talking crypto, kind of 24/7 in the chat. So, hey, if you click on the affiliate link, you save a little bit. Blockchain education is not necessarily inexpensive, but the trick is if you want to learn to trade crypto, you want to learn a methodology that works, and then hang out with people in a chat that are using the same methodology, and also hop into some hybrid trading where you can start making money with that, well, it's kind of a good deal. If you're serious about trading crypto and you want to make money, hey, I've been doing it for years, and I'm here to tell you that, look, I love it. I do it. Join. I'll see you there in the chat. I'm Cowboy Craig in the chat. I'm always chatting about something, always causing trouble. It's a great crew, loving, good people that want to see you succeed. And there you go.